Markets around the world are now reacting to the news that a three-judge panel at the U.S. Court of International Trade struck down the vast majority of Trump's tariffs. The Nasdaq is now up about 100 points, while the S&P 500 is also in positive territory right now. For the very latest, we're joined by John Tabacco. He's a host of Wise Guys, and he's at the White House today. John, explain to us in layman's terms. People don't realize that you spent decades on Wall Street. So if anyone knows what this all means, you do.
Well, Lydia, you know my famous line for regular investors sitting at home wondering what the heck to do with all this noise is namaste. Regular retail folks should stay calm. If you go back and remember back on Liberation Day, April 2nd, the market was down. It was down in the next few days as low as 37,000. Now we've gotten all those gains back. I look across the globe. I talk to international institutional money managers, and the general opinion is at this point, yawn, not much to see here. There's so much volatility in the market that day by day, Trump could get an injunction tomorrow. He can go to the Supreme Court next week. So I think some of this stuff is already baked in. I think people should stay calm and know we've had, I think it's the greatest 4 weeks in over 3 years in market performance since Liberation Day. We've seen the market get back all those losses. And I think Trump is close to resetting the policy, but it does sure feel like the lawfare against him and the political persecution against him is now trickling into kind of presidency by the judiciary, where time and time again they seem to be intervening in places where the president would usually be able to use his executive powers. So he's
John,
up against a lot, but I think we have the attention of the globe.
Yeah, John, if you watch the fake news media, they try to convince you that the economy is in a downward spiral, unemployment is up, and even Kevin O'Leary was on CNN and he hit back and he said, guys, the economy is on fire. Would you agree with that statement there?
Yeah. Lydia, this is another in a long line of lies told to us by the fake news. I don't need to go through all of them, but I would just say this. GDP growth, up. Employment numbers, getting better. Markets back up to where they were before. And the other day, a key metric, we saw consumer sentiment numbers off the charts, beating expectation by almost 20%. So what the news tells us and what people in America are feeling are two vastly different things. And the truth of the matter is, your 401k is not going to vanish. Your IRA is just fine. Stay calm. This is all Trump's art of the deal stuff. When the dust settles, America first is going to lead the way, if you ask me, Lydia.
John, we got less than a minute. What do you say to people that say, oh, my goodness, these tariffs, these trade deals, we're going to see the cost of our goods skyrocket. We won't be able to afford anything. What do you say to that?
Well, look, I talked to a friend of mine who's a retired global money manager, Dr. Olivetti, and he said that, you know, there's a lot of noise here, but at the end of the day, there's a happy medium, and if Trump can find it without all the theatrics, it's good for America, and the certainty will be good for the global market. So I think people should just stay calm, let this thing play out, and you will be fine.
John Tabacco, host of Wise Guys. When can we see your show?
You tune in every Saturday night, and you're guaranteed 3 things: truth, justice, and the American way.
There you have it, Superman. John Tabacco, thank you so much for joining us.